Okay, guys, how are you all doing? Welcome. Please, this information, if you get this video, please share it. Very important. Now, this message goes to our people or our brothers and sisters who are trying to cross from Libya to Italy. I know how difficult it seems or it is right now. The weather is very bad, but at the same time, the Italian government is working very hard to make sure that immigrant does not succeed in crossing to Europe. All right. So let me quickly show you this update. They said that the Libyan Coast Guard is conducting a very serious training to curb migration on the Mediterranean Sea. But recently we found out that most migrants do cross now from Tunisia instead of Libya because the Libyan Coast Guard has been given a lot of money and also has been receiving serious training on curbing migration at the Mediterranean Sea. If you look here, you are going to see a lot of pictures. Deterrent Force staff completed course on combating organized crime and terrorism at sea. The course was held in Tripoli under supervision of Turkish training advisor. So this group of people were trained by the Turkish government, Turkish forces, Turkish Coast Guard in intercepting all those lapa or those rubber dinghy, as Igbo people may call it. So, and not just that, another group are also receiving the same type of training, similar training in Italy. Now look at this set of people here. Libya Coast Guard staff successfully completed training in marine navigation, communications, radar programming, and target detection. The training was held at the Scuola Nautica GDF in Italy. So all these are intended to curb migration. So coming year 2024, it is it is going to be very difficult and serious on the curbing of migration, okay, on the Mediterranean Sea. So you have to gear up. You have to get ready for what is about to happen. You have to brace for the impact because 2024 migration is not going to be easy. As I speak to you now, they say that Lampedusa is filled up with immigrants who are arriving from different nationalities and also Africa. Okay, so this is the reason why the government of different countries are helping the European Union and the government of Italy to pay and train the Libyan Coast Guard in intercepting migrants. If you remember vividly, the the Tunisian president rejected, I think, an offer that the European Union gave to him. That's about, I don't know if it is 250 million or billion euros that was offered to him to help in stopping migrants, but he rejected it. That is the reason why most migrants successfully cross from Tunisia as of today. But the Libyan Coast Guard and the Libyan police and the different authorities have been bought over. So crossing from Libya now will be very, very difficult, except maybe those people who want to do that are going to do it with a special connection. That's the only way to go now. And if you are intercepted at sea, the kind of prison that you'll be taken to is not the normal prison which the IOM is operating. Even though the prisons in Libya, which the IOM organizations are operating, they are very, very, will I say, dangerous or even inhumane. But we are talking about all those personal and private prisons, those tranqués. Those are the places where if people are arrested on the Mediterranean Sea, where they are going to be taken to. Several videos has appeared on social media where different migrants are being tortured, and because of ransom. The people who are torturing them, all those asthma boys, are demanding for ransoms, amounting in thousands of dollars or even euros. So when you don't have this money to pay, you end up being, maltreated, tortured, and even they can kill you at the same time. So this advice also goes to people at home in Nigeria. Before you sell all your properties to embark on this journey, I'm not advising anybody to do that with his last card. Traveling to Europe with your last card could be a death warrant, because when you do that and your parents are not well to do, your brothers and sisters, maybe you want to be the breadwinner, you want to rescue your family, and you enter into tranque, my brother, my sister, your family might end up selling all your family land to rescue you, because these people does not have human sympathy. These are the likes of all those terrorist people that you are seeing in Nigeria, Boko Haram and all the rest of them. They are the types that do take people hostage in Libya. People might not know that these organized crimes are happening. Smugglers, they are the same people even some people will go to the extent of pushing you on the Mediterranean Sea and also alerting another group that they should go and kidnap you. So when they kidnap you, you have to pay ransom again to also, to be free. And in Libya, you are not free. You are not free because your destination is not Libya. So you are not planning to base in Libya. You are taking it as a transit point. You want to go to Europe, all right, for people who wants to transit. But when they catch you, they will start demanding for documents of Libya. Do you have their pataka? Do you have their citizens document? Of course, you don't have it, because your sole aim of being in Libya is not to reside there, neither to make your abode there, but to take it as a passage. But when they meet you, they will have to ask you to provide it. And when you don't provide it, you become endangered. They will arrest you. Even the people who are running some of these organized crimes are the police people. The police, the Boaba, are the people who are running this tranque business that is happening in Libya now. So I'm giving this as an advice. I'm giving this as an information to anybody who wishes to listen or who cares, to know that selling all your properties, maybe because of the hardship in town now, go to Libya is is something you have to take very serious, because there are dire consequences for such drastic actions. Libya cannot be guaranteed. Even before you get to that Tunisia, some of them now who got to Tunisia were expelled into the desert, and some of them, a majority of them, died in the desert. Some of them were so skinny that they were at the point of death that some of them were rescued by the Libyan patrol, the Libyan soldiers. They rescued them because they were expelled from the Tunisia into the desert. You know that these countries are desert countries. So when they chase you out, it's not like, oh, I'm going to sleep in that forest, I'm going to hide there. Everywhere is so clear. And when the sun starts blaring, it is going to catch up on you. So before you take your decision, at least you need to, what's going on? You need to know what you are going into. Because I know a lot of people does not know about it. Some people are also sending me messages, they want to come to Europe. At the moment, the weather is not good. The weather is unbearable. Maybe in next year, that is when we are going to also have a good weather. Except maybe your pusherman gets a good weather. Sometimes they have, how many hours safe? They have 2 days weather. Sometimes they have 24 hours weather. Sometimes they have 3 days weather. It can come by opportunity. It is not always, it is not regular. It can just be an opportunity for the pusherman to strike. And you can be lucky to make it, because I've seen people who arrived Italy, November and December, but it is always by luck. But the risks attached are plenty. The risks involved are also plenty. You have to bear that in mind, that traveling at this point could be very, very deadly. 90% of a boat that takes off now perish in the Mediterranean Sea. All right? Thank you very much. And share this video, make it go viral so that others will know what is happening. Thank you. Bye-bye.